Baby. Where on earth did they... What? Baby, what are you doing? Okay, then allow me to rephrase my question. Why are you in here unpacking? And? Who said we have to get everything unpacked in one day? Then why not set that down so we can attempt to settle in for the night? Baby, look at me. Hi there. It's our first night in the new place. I promise those boxes will still be there come morning, and we will be more than capable of tackling the rest of unpacking then, okay? Besides, none of the boxes are in the walkway, so we don't have to worry about nearly breaking our necks if we need to get a midnight snack or anything. Yes, if I need a midnight snack that my lovely partner will then try to have a piece of. I could tell you no, but there's no fun in denying someone so cute. Come on, baby. Do you want to shower first tonight? Of course, I set up the bathroom. I know how you feel about getting your daily shower in. And frankly, it'd be a bit sad if you had to take a shower without a shower curtain or any of the bathroom mats in place. Not to mention, it would get a ton of water on the floor, which is just annoying. Plus, if I had already taken the time to put those up and down, I might as well unpack the rest of the soaps and cleaning products to tuck away and. What? Even if it's just about our bathroom setup? Well, I'm glad you like listening to me talk, because I certainly like talking to you. Ha ha. After you. I didn't put any of the clothes away into the dresser because I was focusing on unpacking the clothes for our closet. But all the boxes have been opened at least, so finding something to wear shouldn't be difficult. That should be in the box on the right of the dresser. Not at all. I only just started yawning, so I've probably got about 2 more hours in me before I pass out for the night. It's generous because I'm not laying down with you. Therefore, the odds of me staying awake are much higher. Nothing. Just taking it all in, I think. If I was flirting with you, I think you'd be well aware, my love. Perhaps I'm just taking a moment to pause and slow down after a day of being busy. Truly unprecedented. You're not gonna go shower? Now who sounds like they're flirting? I don't think it feels real yet. This, us, sitting together in a new house. Nah, it's a good feeling. Just surreal, you know? What? Why would me asking you out have felt surreal? Well, in my defense, I wasn't even originally supposed to be a part of that day trip to the amusement park, but Owen got a cold a few days before y'all were going to head out, so Lauren asked me if I wanted to go in his absence. And somehow it coincided with my PTO, so I figured, why not? Correction. We spent a sizable portion of the day talking to one another because neither of us wanted to get on the wilder coasters everyone else did, which is a very important role in a trip like that. Someone has to hold all the bags and phones. Those lockers are overpriced and would have racked up by the end of the day. We saved everyone money. So you admit that you weren't immediately head over heels and utterly absorbed by every word that left my lips. Good. It means you gave falling in love with me some actual thought. You know, I can pinpoint exactly when I realized I was starting to fall for you. I'm serious. You can ask Lauren yourself. I ended up calling her minutes after the fact. So, it was around the time when I was considering renewing my lease or finding a roommate to save a bit more. Sean and I had talked about it on and off, but nothing concrete had been decided. I was laying in bed after work, mentally toying with the thought again. I didn't dislike the idea of having a roommate, and Sean's a great guy, but I'd been living alone for a while then, and I wasn't sure if I'd really adjust to having a roommate again, at least not without some definite growing pains. And as I'm laying there, I start thinking about the benefits of living with him. And my brain is like, we could host more game nights if the two of us lived together, which was evident given the many game nights we went on to host. So there I am, laying in my bed, imagining these hypothetical hangouts. And as I'm doing so, my brain substitutes you in the place of Sean. And then I'm there, imagining cooking dinner with or for you. The two of us sprawled on a couch, watching some terrible movie together, carpooling to and from work on certain days of the week. I couldn't stop smiling to myself. And I remember thinking to myself, man, it would be nice if we could live together instead. I think I'd really like that. And then my brain caught up to what I had just thought, and then it analyzed that thought a little further. And then I said out loud, oh my God, I think I'm in love with them. Yeah, and then I called Lauren to panic about it. I mean, in my defense, I didn't really think I had a chance with you. You were incredible, beautiful, someone I would wilt under the gaze of if given the chance. To think that you would want me in the same way felt like such a stretch of the imagination, which is why I didn't actually confess anything for a few months. Yes, months. I had to be sure I wasn't misinterpreting my feelings. No one wants to be the asshole who starts dating someone only to be like, actually, nah, I'm good 2 weeks in. But thankfully, those feelings were real, and I continued to spend more time with you in group settings, then a bit more one on one. And eventually, I got the nerve to ask you out over the phone right before your lunch break was supposed to end. And then again, after you got off of work and cussed me for ambushing you. Okay, it wasn't my finest moment, but can you blame me for being nervous? Mm hmm. And now, years later, I'm sat next to one of the most amazing people I know, staring into their eyes and relishing their presence. I am. Do you know how much I love you? I can't help it. I like knowing that you know. I like the feeling of this new chapter with you. It feels thrilling, but also comfortable in a way that feels familiar and calming. Isn't it funny how that works? Me neither. I hate to say it, but I've grown rather fond of your presence in my life. I actually love to say it, and I love coming home to you, and I love hearing your voice, seeing your smile, and I love taking the weight of the world off your shoulders when life gets too heavy. And I love growing with you and learning new things about you every single day. I love watching you flourish and thrive at everything you do. I love the quiet, boring moments where there's nothing going on, but we're with each other, and it's perfect for that very reason. I love holding you while you sleep. I love making you roll your eyes over something dumb or ridiculous that's left my mouth. I love existing with you in my life. And I love having you as a reminder of the goodness in the world and as a reason to continue despite how hard it may be. I love that the word home has you in its definition. And more than anything at all, I love choosing you every day to love. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. And I love you more. Thank you for your concession. Mm. You should go shower before it gets too late. We have errands to run tomorrow, and I know you're already itching to get everything unpacked if we can. I'll be right here, baby. I promise. See you then.